We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, hitting a dip area back here on December 22nd and hitting the rip area today in the pre-market just a few days later, going from the 375 range to 385 and rejecting here. And within today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator since 8 a.m. and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness now on 42 vision into the bell and after the bell. And put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY. We're going to talk about some key resistance levels that were broken through and where it rejected up here at 385 and where it's sitting right now, and some key support levels to watch and what the inflow versus outflow is showing. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator since 9:45 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within hours, guys. And as you see, they're popping up on the screen, even on the options chain, some of them went higher than that. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area here from December 22nd to today's pre-market. And previously it did a full transition from the rip area here on December 21st to the 22nd. And this is 42 vision. For those of you coming across the channel for the first time, it allows us to see the rips to the dips and the dips to the rips and where the weakness and strength lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator here at around 383 today on the 30-minute chart after hitting that rip area and transitioning from that rip area of bright green bars so far to red bars 2 times in the day and trying to find support here above 380. And the outflows crossed in the pre-market going into the bell, and the outflows have dominated here all throughout today's volatility. Now, you could see where things started to get strength here at around 379 between December 22nd and the 23rd last week. And you could see those inflows when they brought themselves back up and stayed above the midpoint there. And things pulled back up towards 382. Today it was fighting and the outflows were dominating, but not crossing the midpoint just yet. So the chart was still in that divergence to the upside with inflows above the midpoint, and the highest point it reached was 385, quickly rejected once those outflows crossed there from the bell from 384 downwards to the downside. Negative pressure here of negative inflows versus outflows. It was a negative 2.47 to 2.5, and then it hit lows here of 379 and try to bounce back up. And it's the one thing holding down the chart right now, plus that bear indicator on the 30-minute. And also in the volatility on the 15-minute, you could see those outflows dominating again all day and crossing over into the bell, followed by that bear indicator and a full transition from the rip area to the dip area here within the volatility, trying to bounce back up, but no real strength to the upside because the inflows have not crossed back up. If not, the outflows are dominating. This move here was within these inflows trying to pick back up. Why did it reject and come back down and sit sideways? Well, those outflows are still dominating. And what I would watch here going into tomorrow is if these inflows on the 15-minute, right, do not cross back over and they stay below the midpoint, and if this bear indicator does not get canceled by a bull indicator, and same thing here on the 30-minute. What I would watch here as these inflows are trying to get back towards the midpoint, and it's green right now at minus 0.91, I would watch if these inflows could come back over, cross over the midpoint, and start reflecting that strength into the chart, and eventually cancel out this bear indicator, followed by a bull indicator in the process. Now, this is the first time that outflows cross over again since way back here on that dip on December 22nd, followed by that bull indicator and inflows crossing over in the after hours going into the 23rd. So very important here within this volatility in these critical areas that right now outflows are dominating, and I would watch if these inflows could come back up. And when you go to the bigger picture, even the 1 hour crossed, and this is the first time that we cross over once again since the 22nd. Now, we're still under a bull indicator here on the 1 hour since 380, and that's going to be a critical support area to watch if the bulls can put up a fight here and bring these inflows back up on the 1 hour, continue that strength of that bull indicator, and not get a bear indicator that can possibly cancel out that bull indicator. That's going to be critical here within the volatility of the 1 hour. I would watch there if those inflows can come back up. And on the 30-minute here, let's talk about key levels. The first support is 380. If that gets broken through, the next support I'll be watching is down here at 378. And then the lows down here between that 375 and 374 area. Now to the upside, the first resistance is 383. And then above that is 385. And those are the two areas that rejected today. And 383 was after that bear indicator and outflows crossing over. And in the pre-market, it was 385 to see if it could start building that staircase effect and strength to the upside. And if these inflows on the 15-minute, on the 30-minute can start pulling up, start reflecting that strength into the chart. And I would watch if the 1 hour will follow to the upside as well with it. And if 385 gets broken through, the next resistance is up here at 387 to 388 area. And these levels here within the inflow versus outflow are going to be critical because we're green right now and trying to get towards the midpoint on the 30-minute. And also here, the 1 hour is very, very close. And same thing here with the 15-minute within the volatility, guys. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.